One of the things that I do when I'm not doing music is I'm a trainer, and I train folks in different skill sets, and one of them is listening, right? So what I get from you when I look at the vast differences in the people that you have interviewed from everywhere, from all different types of professions, many of them professions that a lot of people might even overlook, contributions that these people have, expertise, mindsets, thoughts, knowledge that can largely get overlooked. Somehow you look at that and say, oh man, just like I was doing, the message, the knowledge of these people and the shared wisdom needs to get out there. We all need to hear this, right? So that's kind of where you start. But what you have that's very unique and different than a lot of people, in my opinion, and I don't know you that well, but from what I can see, is you're a really good listener, right? You actually start with these open-ended questions, and you get people to start feeling comfortable and talking about themselves and sharing probably to a larger extent than they've ever shared with anyone else before. And they start to feel comfortable, and that's where the magic happens. So I try to teach people to do that all the time in my day job, be a good listener, find out, pull out of somebody what's happening inside of them. And to do that, you need to ask certain questions and then sit back and listen and let them. And I've noticed with you as an interviewer, you listen very carefully, and then you just tweak it a little bit and ask one more question that kind of nudges it, back in the direction this way or this way. And then you sit back and you let the person talk. That's where you discover the most, right? So that's really smart. I mean, I got that right away. And I was shocked that I kept thinking, now what is he getting out of this? I mean, do I see a bunch of advertisements? Do I see that he's sponsored by somebody? What? No, it just seems like you have an actual drive in your heart to learn about other humans. And that's weird in this world, because technology, you're a technologist, it's connected us to more people, but you're using it in a good way. You're using it to connect and have open conversations using our face and our mouth and actually talking to each other. That's very rare these days. Everyone's kind of sucking into their phone, right? And their minds are just on this, and they're not communicating with anyone. They think they are, but they're not. And people are becoming less and less interested in just having open dialogue using your mouth. And you're the kind of guy that's like, hey man, there's a whole world of people out there. There's a million fascinating stories. Let's share it. Let me just reach out to people. And it's a testament to you, because, you didn't even really introduce yourself that much. You didn't have to. I could just instantly go, who is this guy? Oh, this is so cool, man. Look at what he's doing. Yeah, I'll be on your show. That's great, dude. And here we are, so that's a magic, man. You've got something about you that people instantly trust. They open up, and you're a sincere guy. But I would really like to ask you a question. What are you hoping to get from your interviews? What do you have kind of what you're trying to achieve in terms of what you would love to see, or are you already seeing it and you're already happy with the result?
People like you.
Yeah, it's so interesting, because in my situation, I'm taking things that I want to share and emotions that I want to get across and sending them out to hope that it resonates. You're starting from the perspective of you yourself as a person on the earth. You actually want to learn from all these different perspectives, from all these different people. So you're starting with you yourself wanting to be enriched by all these different people. And then you're hoping that the other message that comes across is that, hey, if you're watching this, maybe you also want to learn from a bunch of different people like I am, right? So it's really cool that yours is starting from a journey of you yourself want to learn, and you're hoping other people will also feel the same way as you. That's really cool. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. And when I see how many videos you have and all these different people, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, that's pretty impressive. How long have you been doing this for? Is it a 1 year? That's it?
Yeah,
oh man. Oh my God. If you keep doing it for the next 5 years, you're going to have 1,000 videos up there. That's incredible. Yeah. They might even have to archive them for the permanent human record of all these different, examples of different people in different professions. Maybe you're going to become the next, Wikipedia or the next giant archive. We'll see.